I don't know about you, but it feels like Fortnite has been here forever. So I thought we should take a look back at how far it has come since work began over a decade ago. And it's safe to say the game has changed a great deal. This is the evolution of Fortnite. Our story begins in 2011 when Epic were finishing work on Gears of War 3 and began searching for their next project. The big inspirations were Terraria and Minecraft, and this was the first time we ever saw Fortnite. A tiny teaser trailer was shown to us all, which encapsulated how the building mechanic would work. The premise of Fortnite was to survive 14 nights against the onrushing zombie hordes. Then it took another 3 years before we saw anything else. Behind closed doors, Epic had a very basic version of Fortnite running. Destruction was here, melee combat too, and check out these things, like granny scooters in the zombie apocalypse. I hope we get that in the future. Jumping forward to 2014, April in fact, and gamers were given the chance to see and play Fortnite for the very first time. The Storm Chaser event was a super secret meetup for superfans and future content creators. This was also the first time the Der Burger restaurant was seen in public. Little did we know it would return 4 years later. On July 8th, it was time for the rest of the world to see what the game looked like. It was much slower back then, yet we can still see Kyle looking hench, and there's Jonesy with a bandana and goggles. Yeah, he looks a bit different and the art style was not fully in place yet. Building and editing were already the core of the game, but nobody was cranking 90s just yet. And check out the traps. And in the sky there is a storm cloud. This wouldn't be newsworthy again until 2022. 2014 also gave us the first animated version of the Fortnite logo you probably recognize. Very cool. By December 2014, the game was almost ready and a public alpha was released over Christmas that year. On to 2015 now, and in February we had a brief insight into how Epic made their sound effects. They lined up their co-workers and had them pretend they're in The Walking Dead. This became the sound of the husks, which we've seen many times over the years. By March 2015, everything was falling into place. Fortnite was starting to look like the game it is today, because this was when they revealed the Loot Llama.
The Loot Llama is a piñata that you get to whack with your friends.
The llama has changed a great deal over the years. This one is unique to Save the World, and also Save the World has a host of different coloured llamas to choose from. They should bring this llama to Fortnite Battle Royale. And check out the supply drops. Before it was a box of wood, it was this. A sphere crush landed from space filled with all the goodies. We've reached June 2015 and Epic and Apple have teamed up together to create a demo explaining the way Fortnite works. At the time, these two were good buddies and it would be 5 years before these two companies would be fighting it out in a courtroom. This demo showed us many of the mechanics in Fortnite Save the World, like destroying everything and collecting the materials. And once again, storm clouds and lightning bolts were all the rage. We've made it to 2016. Epic released a video about female constructors and how they want to showcase a multitude of body types. This was the day Penny was born. Maybe that's more important to me than you. By 2017, the Fortnite world was complete. The art style was defined and Epic were ready to release the game. E3 2017 was the place we saw everything come together. Character classes, skills, weapons, upgrades and crafting. It was all here. July 25th, 2017, the game finally released. But sadly, sales weren't as promising as Epic had hoped, so they had a plan. A free game mode to attract people towards Fortnite Save the World. PUBG and Battle Royale were the biggest things in the game industry at the time, so Epic decided to just follow in those footsteps. And that game mode kinda took over the world. Fortnite Battle Royale, September 26th, 2017. By August 2017, the devs were working hard to improve and evolve Save the World, with the Survive the Storm game mode, which added the first LTM into Fortnite officially. Survive the Storm laid the groundwork for so many LTMs in the future, a limited time mode players can only get to for a small period of time. And oh boy, those modes got so good over the coming years. Moving on to September 2017, the game mode, only added to bring attention to Save the World, had its first ever update. Welcome to the first Battle Royale dev update.
Welcome to the first Battle Royale dev update. I'm Zach Estep, producer on Fortnite Battle Royale.
In this production, they promised to add party chat. They promised to bring stats to the game and improve weapon accuracy. This would later become the first shot accuracy most people loved in Chapter 1. And then, approaching November 2017, the first ever Fortnitemares dropped. Halloween was embraced by the community, and by November the 6th, over 20 million players were part of the Battle Royale craze, which at the time was a world record. The item shop blew up as fans were getting their first chance to rock a unique skin. The Ghoul and Skull Troopers came out and were the ultimate flex, and the Fortnite machine started to roll forward. Even at this early point, Epic were already shifting focus away from Save the World and onto Battle Royale. The first notable update was a launch pad, added on November 14th, 2017. Then in early December we had the 50-50 LTM, half of the lobby versus the other half of the lobby. The world started to love Fortnite, and then on December 13th, 2017, the first ever Battle Pass was unveiled. Season 2 of Battle Royale was here, and everyone had a reason to play, even without the purchased Battle Pass, as free loot tiers were offered, and kept people who didn't want to spend real world money still playing the game. Season 2 brought us so many free updates, including the Snowball Launcher, followed by the Boogie Bomb, all before Christmas 2017. In only 100 days, Fortnite Battle Royale had become one of the biggest games in the world. This was only the beginning, as Epic Games pumped out update after update after update. It never stopped. And now it's a new year, 2018. On January 17th, there was a map update which brought us Tilted Towers and a bunch of new locations on the map. Then the Chug Jug arrived only 8 days later, and then the minigun, all in the space of 14 days in the new year. It was insane the speed they were releasing these updates. As Valentine's Day approached, back-to-back Save the World updates dropped, first to celebrate love and also Chinese New Year, but it was clear the audience was crazy for Battle Royale, and then Season 3 hit. John Wick's unofficial brother arrived, and the theme was space travel, which so happened to be the first teaser towards the story of Fortnite. This season we had the hand cannon update, hoverboards came to save the world, and a new LTM put 100 players into 5 teams of 20. Suddenly, building became a key part of Fortnite thanks to turbo building, the ability to keep your finger down and continuously and instantly build structures. Gunplay became the second most important thing as players learnt to crank 90s and forget to touch grass. By March 2018, Fortnite was a global phenomenon. You could not avoid it, and that's when Fortnite Battle Royale came to mobile phones. Epic were aware that updates kept the audience enthused. Nobody was getting tired of Fortnite, not yet anyway. New things were added weekly, like the remote mines, and then the greatest update ever, the guided missile. Can we take a moment to remember that guy? RIP Guided Missile 2018 to 2018. On March 30th, Fortnite unveiled the Boogie Down contest, inviting us all to dance like fools. The winner had their emote added to the game. The updates rolled on. We had vending machines, porta-forts, and the updated return of 50 vs 50. The Fortnite bandwagon was warming up for 2 more huge updates. First, the replay feature, allowing us to go back into our games and make our own cinematic content. This revolutionized content creation on YouTube, but the following month made our jaws hit the floor. On May 8th, 2018, a new LTM dropped like no other ever. The Marvel Infinity Gauntlet landed, and we became the Mad Titan for a round. Hands down one of the most fun game modes ever made in Fortnite, unless you had to play as one of the Chitauri. On July 12th, the Nintendo Switch was finally given support, and those guys could put down their phones and join us with their console. Every gamer under the sun now had a way to play Fortnite, from PC to console to mobile phone. And just in time for jetpacks and shopping carts to arrive, and then Season 5 changed everything again. Fortnite had evolved into a storyline by this point, one of mystical travelers crashing down and breaking space and time. In-game, this caused items to disappear, and in real life, one of those appeared in the Californian desert. A huge Durburger. Real life and Fortnite had merged. Llamas were found in Europe, and drift was transported from our reality into Fortnite. The weeks went on with records broken, new item after new item dropped, a rift to go, a shockwave grenade, a porta fortress, a new LTM, high stakes. The money Epic was making turned them into an irresistible force. Then suddenly, they started to give back to the community. October the 11th, 2018 saw the Supporter Creator event. When we bought something with V-Bucks, our favourite creators got a little something something from Epic Games. So now is a good time to say please use code Adamaru. Worth a try, right? Over a year into Fortnite Battle Royale and weekly new content continue to rain down. Quad crashes, another Fortnite mess, balloons, a crossover with football, the American version with the egg hand thing. As the year came to a close, we thought things were calming down with a food fight LTM, where pizzas and burgers went to war. It was strange, but great at the same time. And then it was a new year. Now it's 2019, and in the first few weeks of this new year, the drift board was added to Fortnite alongside the baller, two forms of mobility the players have asked for a long time. This could have been enough, but suddenly Marshmello, the musician, just rocked up and started playing a concert for us all, breaking even more records for Fortnite. The moment we thought the updates must stop, came an even bigger one. Creative mode released, allowing us to build the game modes we've always wanted, making Battle Royale no longer the core focus for many players. But for those who did love the concept of BR, came something extra special. The Fortnite World Cup was announced. $40 million of winnings for us to fight over. The overall champion was Bugger, or Booga, if Courage JD gets to decide. The championship trophies could be found in-game, which was another great touch which brought real life and the game together. A game mode highly requested by the community was added, Prop Hunt, and then quickly forgotten. Oh well, not everything can hit. John Wick came to Fortnite. I mean, the real John Wick, not the fake Spanish version we had in 2017. The world of entertainment began combining with Fortnite. Nike, Major Lazer, they all got in on the act, along with Rift Zones, which brought us the world of Borderlands into Fortnite, complete with cel shading aesthetics. And then Batman and Gotham appeared. Fortnite had outgrown its boundaries and was daring to do something unprecedented in gaming. For this though, it needed a new beginning. Chapter 2 arrived shortly after, throwing us into a black hole. The subtle storyline about space had gone full circle and caused cataclysm. And then we awoke on a brand new island. Party Royale came to Fortnite, a place to hang out with friends without guns and weapons, and instead just chill out and watch TV and movies and play a few games. By this point, crossovers became the focus of Fortnite, and admittedly, fatigue set in for many players. Fortnite had shifted to become a metaverse platform, advertising everything from the new Star Wars movie to Travis Scott and even Deadpool. Then Aquaman, Captain America, and an entire season dedicated to Marvel Comics. Love it or hate it, this was the season of crossovers. Cars became drivable in August 2020, and then one of the most divisive court cases came around. The relationship between Epic and Apple had collapsed. Epic didn't want to pay Apple for using their platform, and Apple said they like money. The two went to court for a year, and Apple won because their platform equals their rules. One small win for Epic saw Apple being forced to let app developers use external payment options. But to this day, Fortnite remains banned from the Apple App Store. The free Fortnite movement was essentially billionaires fighting billionaires for billions of dollars. But we got a cool skin. On September 17th, 2020, the PS5 and Xbox Series X versions of Fortnite were added, giving the game a new look. Only slightly. PC also received ray tracing this month, which made the game run terribly, but hey, mirrors and windows now looked cool and reflective. The months that followed were the sellout days of Fortnite, and I bought all of it because I'm a fool. Kratos, Master Chief, Daryl from The Walking Dead, The Predator, The Terminator. It was a weird and wonderful time to be a Fortnite fan. We also began giving Epic money every month thanks to the Fortnite Crew Pack, a monthly release of V-Bucks and a skin, and it was never guaranteed to be a good skin. The weekly updates slowly became every 2 to 3 weeks, with only small changes applied. The innovation Fortnite was known for was finally becoming unsustainable. Don't get me wrong though, the occasional piece of brilliance still arrived, like sand tunneling, but Fortnite began to stagnate. The year 2021 hit us in the face with more new Fortnite content. Epic began leaning into the story way harder than ever before. Agent Jones was given a voice during a live event, and a guy who looks an awful lot like The Rock landed too. By March 2021, Fortnite needed to do something unique, and they decided to go into the comic book world. Fortnite and DC combined to tell the story of Batman coming to the Fortnite island and escaping it soon after. Over 6 weeks, we watched as the Caped Crusader showed us a step-by-step guide to escaping the loop. The genius here was that each comic book was accompanied by a code to unlock a cosmetic item in the game. Fortnite reached another high during the invasion season. A huge alien mothership settled above the island, and the story and the mechanics were linking together. Random UFOs and NPCs playing an important part both in the game and in the narrative. Fortnite began to use their size to highlight lessons from history, such as a March Through Time LTM showing a new generation of gamers moments we really should never forget. Meanwhile, Epic were working on a new game mode. In August 2021, the Fortnite Imposters mode arrived, a game mode completely based on Among Us, and although at first Epic would deny that, they came to their senses and acknowledged that Among Us was their key inspiration. This mode let us track down fake IO agents who had switched teams in the Fortnite story. Once again, showing game modes and story were a huge focus for Epic Games at this point. Even the Rift Tour, a chance to watch Ariana Grande sing and swing a huge hammer, became part of the core story as those aliens were scanning our brains. Who'd have thought that back in 2011? A few more crossovers later and we made it into Chapter 3. December 2021. A new island, a new chance to update the game, and wow, they really did it. Completely turning the island on its head, no less. This season saw the sliding mechanic added, an AR with a functioning scope was added, a reset to the pool of weapons, and so many new locations to look for. The story is now centre stage, with the 7 and IO the factors at work. Map updates returned, such as drills coming from the underside of the island reaching all the way to the top in January 2022. And now the weather is a mechanic in Fortnite. Storm clouds can be seen building and growing over time, lightning bolts strike the ground beneath us, and a tornado is now in-game, ripping apart POIs and sending everything it touches into the air. This was the evolution of Fortnite. We've gone full circle from the first ever storm cloud we saw in 2011 to the modern day storm cloud we see in game right now. From a simple idea of surviving 14 nights against zombie hordes, evolved into this battle royale juggernaut. The future of Fortnite looks bright with the upcoming Creative 2.0 update, which will give creators like you and I more opportunities to decide the future of Fortnite. If we want it to be battle royale, if we want it to be something completely different, the power is in our hands. I think it's safe to say we've all had times where we haven't loved Fortnite, and there's been times we can't live without it. The roller coaster of being a Fortnite fan continues, 12 years and counting. I'm Adam, thank you very much for your time. If you made it this far, I'm very impressed. My voice hurts now. See you all soon, bye bye.